Hello all, Mark here, and I thought I would do just an external video review of two excellent scale O-scale J1as. These are 210 Ford locomotives ran by Pennsylvania Railroad. On the left side of the camera we have the MTH version number 6170, and this is, I believe, their first production model of the J1a. And on the right we have the Lionel version, also the first production model, not the legacy version of the J1a. And the Lionel cab number is number 6496. They're both identical in length, some small differences in details on them. We'll just take a quick tour around the locomotives. I note when I received the MTH version, the headlight was somewhat loose, and I'm going to have to try and figure out a fix for that. I've had these models for now a couple years. I bought the Lionel model used. I believe I bought the MTH model new. And we're coming around now on the Lionel version. One of the topics discussed on the O-Gauge forum is that the Lionel model has the correct J1 tender. We're going to swing up to an aerial view here now and show the differences in the tenders. The Lionel has a maroon tender deck. The MTH model has a Tuscan orange or red tender deck. You can see that the coal bunker in the MTH model is longer than what it is in the Lionel model, and the MTH model appears to have borrowed the tender from the Q2, their Pennsylvania Q2 duplex locomotive. Overall, the tender length, though, is the same, and the front of the tender is very similar on both models. But the MTH does have a longer coal bunker than the Lionel, and the real J1a had the shorter coal bunker that is modeled on the Lionel version. Coming around to the other side of the locomotives, one of the critiques urged on the forum is that the drive wheel, the rear drive wheel, kind of sits up underneath the coal box, or excuse me, the firebox on the MTH model. I don't find this to be a huge distraction at all, and some of the pictures I've looked at almost suggest that some of those were that way. But so I don't find that to be a significant criticism of the MTH model. I think probably the most significant criticism of it is the longer coal bunker in the tender. Overall, pretty similar models. Slight differences in detail other than the tender. And I haven't ran either one yet, but I'm impressed by the level of detail. I like the way both of them look. In fact, the longer coal bunker in the MTH model almost seems appropriate for such a powerful locomotive, although not prototypical. And we'll swing around and look at the Lionel model from front end to rear on the side. Lettering on the tenders very similar. The Lionel model just has a darker tender deck, more of a maroon tender deck compared to the MTH orange Tuscan red tender deck. There are small differences as well on the front end. Slightly different pilots on the front end. Thanks everybody for watching this video review of the two scale J1as Pennsylvania 210-4 O-scale steam locomotives.